Welcome and thank you for being here today. It is Monday, February 13th. And we're here at Loveland Yoga in Houston, Texas. Here at the studio, we just finished up our 30 days of yoga challenge. So we had a whole bunch of members. They were coming every single day for 30 consecutive days. I wanted to use a moment here at the start of the video just to acknowledge what a big accomplishment that is for all of our students here. It really is an accomplishment worth celebrating. I was listening to this guy speaking online the other day, and he was talking about how it's very difficult for him to acknowledge himself. Every time that he accomplishes something, he never feels accomplished. The reason he gave was, it's kind of like when you go to the art museum, there's always that one painting with just like a shitty blue square on a white canvas, and you think to yourself, man, that takes no skill. I could have done that at home. But then what happens is people end up taking that same logic and applying it to every single thing in their life, to the point where if I can do something, it is therefore unimpressive, right? A lot of people have that. So right off the bat, totally let that go. The fact that you have your mat rolled out, the fact that you're even doing any yoga today, that's a big deal, and that's an accomplishment worth feeling good about. If I had $1 for every single person who told me they wanted to start yoga but never did, be a freaking millionaire by now. So great job being here. If you haven't already, get your mat rolled out. That's that. We'll get started with this morning's flow. We'll start off in child's pose. So get your big toes together, bring your knees out wide towards the edges of your mat. Sink your hips back into your heels. Creep your hands forward towards the front of your mat. And then let's just let that breathe. Get your breath going in and out of your nose. I'm gonna make my breath extra loud here so y'all can keep up. On inhale, really take the time to feel your lungs expanding. On exhale, just let your body deflate. Let your hips relax, let your spine relax, let your lungs completely empty out. And even without doing any yoga poses, just getting your breath going and getting into your body that way, that is already enough. We're going to start to feel a shift. All right, let's spread out your fingers really wide. Reach them a little further towards the front of your mat. Press palms consciously into the ground until you feel your shoulders light up. And let's get one more breath together. Take a deep inhale, balloon open through your side bodies. Exhale, draw low belly up and in towards your spine. And tuck your toes under your mat. And pop your hips up and back, downward facing dog. All right, now let's take our feet about the same width as your yoga mat, and then start to lift your heels up and down one at a time. Okay, that's one of the first things I do in every practice because it starts to break up all the tension that we have in the joints of our legs. So move your awareness around your legs. Feel how your toes are doing while you move. Feel your ankles starting to lighten up. Feel the knees beginning to loosen as they go back and forth. And then one more thing here, dip your knees back and forth, swivel your hips side to side, so get a little low back action involved. And breathe it out. Now walk your hands backwards to your feet. We have ragdoll pose when you get there, so feet about hip width apart. Put a generous bend in your knees bent so much that your ribs touch your legs. Hold on to opposite elbows, and just let your spine ragdoll, hanging completely heavy. Now, wherever you're at, shift your attention to your belly. Relax your stomach on inhale, feel it fill up. Every exhale, draw low belly in. Now spread out all 10 of your toes and get a little more energy into the feet. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift your spine up halfway. Send your head towards the front of the room, or towards the front of your mat in this yoga case. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hold your breath for a second or 2. Exhale, forward fold.
And inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And walk your hands forward to a push-up position. Shoulders right over your hands. Spread fingers out really wide. Press all 10 fingertips consciously into the mat. Lean your shoulders forward towards the mirror. Lower slowly as you can down to your stomach. Okay, cobra pose. So hands a little bit forward at your shoulders. Lift your chest off of the ground. And I just like to plant down through the elbows. And a really small move. Root your thigh bones into the mat. Traction your front bottom ribs away from your hips and feel your low back get longer. Inhale, lift up through your head like a turtle coming out of the shell. Exhale, draw the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together. Now transitioning, drag yourself back down to the mat. Feel your spine get longer like a slinky. Reset hands below shoulders. Downward facing dog. Push up, send hips backwards. Okay, set up your feet about hip width. Look right in between your ankles. Spread out all 10 of your fingers. Consciously flatten your palms into the ground. Okay. Micro bend your elbows. Slide your shoulder blades into your armpits. Take a deep inhale, send your hips up a little bit higher. Exhale and send your heels down towards the ground. Inhale, bend your knees, look in between your hands. Exhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. With feet together. Inhale, hands to shins, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Keep inhaling, reach your arms high to the ceiling, full body stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stand up tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Feel for that subtle vibration starting to go through your spine. Alright, spread out all 10 of your toes. Visualize squeezing something together between your thighs, right? We're not just standing here, there's electricity running through the whole body. Now we'll start moving again. Classical sun salutations. Right here, wherever you're at, exhale out, fully empty. Okay. Inhale, reach your arms up high to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Low lunge, step your right leg as far back as it will go. Set your knee down on the mat. Inhale, take both fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat, step back to a push-up position. Keep exhaling all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, lift up across your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flip hips up and backwards. Plant your hands and heels towards the ground. Okay, other side. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. Set your left knee down on the mat. And legs are rooted. Inhale, take both hands up to the ceiling, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot to meet your right foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach the ceiling, full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, step your left leg backwards. Set your left knee down on the mat, and same thing. Inhale up into that lunge. Exhale, chaturanga, step back to a push-up position. Squeeze elbows towards ribs and lower. Inhale, cobra pose. Bring shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, step left foot forward in between hands. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, fingertips sweep it upward. And exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps up to meet your left foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Step your right leg backwards. Set left knee down. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, chaturanga, step back. Draw a low belly in, core stays strong the whole time. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, down dog. Low lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Left knee to the mat. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot meets up with right foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach to the ceiling.
Exhale, forward fold. One more time.
Inhale, step left leg backwards.
Keep inhaling, fingers to the ceiling. Exhale, chaturanga, step back. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, down dog.
Low lunge, step your left foot between your hands.
Right knee to the mat. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold.
Right foot meets left foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach to the ceiling.
Exhale, hands to heart center. Stand here at the top of your mat. Stand tall. Visualize hugging everything in towards your center line. And pause for a moment. Feel the heat that we've started to build up in your body. All right, and then we'll use that heat. Shift all the weight to your right foot. Pick up your left leg. Feel for alignment in your spine right over your foot. Okay. Inhale, hands to heart center if they're not there already. Exhale, warrior three. Send your left leg backwards, aiming for a letter T shape in the body. Feel right hamstring lengthen. Same time, shorten the left hamstring to help that leg lift. And landing crescent warrior. So left foot's gonna land way back there. Let me dig the feet into the mat, align the knee right above the ankle. Hands to heart center, and twist. So left elbow, right knee. And lengthen your whole spine away from your hips. Roll backwards through your right shoulder. And press firmly down into your right foot. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna let that heat build up. Inhale, untwist, both fingers to the ceiling. Exhale, land in a warrior two position. So feet are perpendicular. Lunge low, right knee's directly above the ankle. Hands same height as your shoulders. If you need an extra second, look at both hands, see that they're in line. Okay. A reverse warrior, reach forward a little bit, flip your right palm. Side bend back towards your straight leg. Every inhale, balloon your right side. Exhale, contract the left side of your core. Say that two more. Inhale, balloon right side. Exhale, contract left side of core. Inhale, balloon right side. Exhale, hug it in. Yeah, back to a warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Reach out towards the mirror or towards the front of the room, towards the front of your mat. Land a right hand on your ankle. And reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Okay. Now spread out your toes. Press both feet into the mat like you're trying to stretch the mat longer. And then imagine there's a wall right behind your back. And you're gonna gently lean into that until you feel the left side of your low back opening up. Let's get one more good breath all the way in through the nose. Exhale, press firmly into both feet. Windmill your left hand towards the front of your mat. Pyramid pose, it's this little slide step. Bend your right knee, slide your left foot forward slightly and out to the side. Stance is about 2.5 feet long. Inhale, lift spine halfway and lengthen low back. Exhale, fold down over your right leg.
Now relax your neck. Relax all the little muscles in your face. A little bit of that ragdoll action in the pose. And imagine there's something holding onto your hips, and that's pulling your hips towards the back of the mat. Okay. If you still want a little more, lift your right toes off the ground, and press into the big toe mound of your right foot. Big hamstring stretch. Lift your spine up halfway. Last pose on this side, twisted pyramid. Left hand on the ground, on the pinky toe side of your right foot. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Now, I don't have much weight in this hand. It's mostly my spine holding it up. See, I can even float the hand. And lengthen your spine away from the back of your mat. Engage the right side of your core to help your body rotate. Okay, untwist. Put your right knee directly above your ankle. Let's lift back up to warrior three. Check that out for a moment. Bend your standing knee, land with feet together. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to center.
Okay, let's run that back. Shift all of your weight to your left foot. Left toes are spread wide as I can get them. Pick up your right leg. Inhale, spine grows taller. Exhale, warrior three. Send your right leg backwards. Test shoulders down towards the ground. Feel left hamstring lengthen. Same time. All right, lift your right leg a little higher than you want to. Hit twisted warrior. Flow back. Land your right toes. Slower the landing, the better. Legs are dug in and rooted. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Work that twist. Yeah. Feel for an even rotation in lower back, middle back, and upper back. Feel for hugging both of your thighs in towards your midline. Inhale, soften your belly. Exhale, draw low belly in. Inhale, reach hands to the ceiling, untwist. Exhale, slow and controlled, land in warrior two. Spread out your toes, dig your feet into the mat. Quick alignment check, yeah. Hands are in the same line as the shoulders. Reverse warrior, flip your left palm, side bend. Lengthen out through your whole spine. Inhale, balloon your left side ribs. Exhale, draw low belly in. And again, inhale, balloon open. Exhale, hug in towards your middle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Reach out towards the front of your mat, and then pivot down. Left hand to your ankle, right hand to the ceiling. And now just imagine how two-dimensional can I make this pose? Yeah. Imagine there's a wall sliding in from the front of your body, a wall sliding in from the back of your body, compressing everything into that skinny line. Okay. Lengthen your chest. Pull your right side ribs towards the ceiling until you find the right side of low back. Let's get one more deep breath. Inhale all the way to low belly. Exhale, draw low belly in. Press into both feet. And windmill your right hand to the ground. Pyramid. Little slide step. Bend your left knee. Pop your back foot forward and out to the side slightly. Inhale, lift up to halfway. Long, strong spine. Exhale, let go, melt back down over your left leg. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Couple more breaths, just to really work into it. One good breath will take you take you farther than 10 breaths where you weren't paying attention. Now bring your awareness to your left hip, send it towards the back of the mat. Now lift up halfway. So strong spine, core is keeping it stable. Reach your right hand to the ground, landing lightly on it. Left hand to the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. Engage left side of core to help spine rotate. Hug both of your hips in towards each other. Hold for one more inhale. And a full exhale. Untwist. Align left knee above ankle. Warrior three again. Let's take off. Letter T shape in the body. Bring your shoulders back slightly. Pick up your right leg a little higher than you wanted to. And land with feet together. Inhale, reach high to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to center. Stand right there. Don't change anything else, just watch. Feel the energy buzzing in and out of your body. Feel the warmth and the openness in your legs. And take one more minute. Acknowledge yourself for rolling out your mat today there at home. Congratulate yourself for doing that. Realize it is a big accomplishment to do this. Everyone talks about wanting to start a yoga practice. 99% never will. Let's get a final cleansing breath together. Sit up taller. Take a full inhale. Draw the energy all the way down into your stomach. Exhale, squeeze it back out. Blink open your eyes. And that's it for today. I'll be back Wednesday with more. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.